Greetings, I'm Dr. Joanna Simpson. I'm an assistant professor of English Education and Literacy in the Department of Secondary and Middle Grades Education here at KSU. My favorite aspect of online education is that it's become this incredible platform that allows for greater equity and access. I'm speaking from experience in regards to access, because as a working mother, I would not have had the opportunity to pursue advanced degrees and work from home if it wasn't for online education. Both of my graduate degrees were earned in an online or hybrid format. After I had my second child, I was able to gain my first experience in higher education online, which ultimately led to me working here at KSU. As a reading professor, I'm often asked, how do online reading courses work for you? To answer that, think about the population of students you serve in middle and secondary education. We're talking about students who are in grades 4th through 12th grade, or approximately ages 9 to 18. Where are those students doing most of their reading? Is most of their reading coming from a traditional textbook, or is it digital? I'd argue that they are reading on their phones, their tablets, and their computers far more than they are reading in a traditional text. So a better question might be, why aren't all reading courses for secondary and middle education majors online? The answer to that is we're working on it. In 2005, Pearson conducted a meta-analysis of technology and reading comprehension in middle school students. Pearson et al. Concluded that a wide range of digital tools enhance reading comprehension and vocabulary development by providing students access to word pronunciation, word meaning, contextual information, and comprehension scaffolds to guide an individual's reading. Thus, a strong research base supports the conclusion that technology can enhance all aspects of literacy development. I have provided a link for you in the course resources for literacy. There's also a large body of research that supports the benefits of technology for language acquisition. Numerous other studies demonstrate that students who learn in existing multimedia and/or hypertext environments show greater gains in areas of language development than students who learn in more traditional environments. Studies investigating the impact of student construction of hypermedia environments on language development came to similar conclusions. There's a wealth of research in this area. It is saturated. So what does all that mean? It goes back to my first point. When technology is used in the classroom, when we make greater use of the technology available to us, it provides greater access and equity in education. It positively influences language acquisition and increases vocabulary development and reading comprehension. Isn't that incredible? There are so many very cool tools that you can use in an online course for literacy instruction. In secondary and middle grades, we focus quite a bit on vocabulary instruction as it relates to comprehension of a text. One of my favorite tools that helps in this area is ThinkMap, the visual thesaurus. It's at visualthesaurus.com, and it's a free tool that creates a cool map from a vocabulary word. If you type in the word plot as an example, which is a typical vocabulary term that you would encounter in a secondary or middle grades English language arts or reading classroom, a map pops up that gives you 13 related words. They aren't all synonyms, but they are all related. Each term that connects to the center term plot is connected with a bar and a dot. The dot gives you the definition of that term or the related term and shows you how to use it in a sentence. That's for each of the related terms. The dots are also color-coded to show if the related terms are nouns, adjectives, verbs, etc. And if you click on the original term you typed in, the vocabulary word, it has a voice feature, so it will say the term for you.
Plot.
It's an English teacher's vocabulary dream. If you go over to the educators section of the website, you can search for the lesson plans that are tied to ESL, language arts, math, science, and social studies, and you can specify grade levels from kindergarten through college. One of the fabulous middle grades ESL lessons on the site teaches students how to use the visual thesaurus and its Spanish database to look up different English-Spanish cognate pairs to determine which are true cognates and which ones are false with different meanings. The objective for this lesson are for students to learn the definition of cognate, discuss false cognates they have discovered in their daily interactions, and to use the visual thesaurus and its Spanish database to differentiate between true and false cognates. The entire lesson could actually be conducted online, where the students are participating in the activity from home, such as in a flipped classroom, or in an online platform where students could participate in an active discussion. It would also work well in a face-to-face setting where the teacher is facilitating the lesson in a computer lab or through tablets. Of course, there's the option to purchase a subscription and have access to all of the neat things the site can do. That upgraded subscription beyond the free version will cost you about $20 per year. Here at KSU, we encourage our in-service and pre-service teachers to participate in available online and hybrid courses in the area of reading and literacy because it gives you an authentic experience. This is how your students are reading and learning. Show them some cool technologies and online services that can aid them in vocabulary development and reading comprehension. Let them discover a joy of reading in your classroom. That can be such a rewarding experience for both of you. I could go on and on about what blended learning strategies and tools have done for me and my students in the area of reading and literacy, but you really need to experience it for yourself. It's life-changing. And speaking from the perspective of a student and an educator, it's great fun.